Good morning, everybody. Let's see. We don't have many picks today. We got about four. We have Netflix, BNTX, MXIM, and Tesla. Um, Tesla, Tesla's a little sketchy um, because it's just been up so much. Let me show you. Look at this. This is Tesla. Now, the last time I traded it, it was probably, I think it was around the 1270 mark. So somewhere right here. And then I took it like 1290, I remember. Yeah, because it was almost breaking 13. So Tesla's been wild. And look at it now, just climbing. Crazy. What's going on? What a wild year, you know. Stocks climbing that you never think would really, do much. Never thought Tesla would be at almost 1700. Um, but yeah, nothing really too exciting. Netflix is looking nice right now. It is below the VWAP though. But it looks like it's breaking out to new highs. I could have sworn I looked at this in the pre-market. I didn't know it was doing this. It's good stuff. Wow. Yeah, look at that. I am kind of liking Netflix above 565. This mark right here. Let's see. Not if it breaks 560 though. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's only up 2 point something percent. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, it's breaking down. We don't like that. MXIM. Unlike the reversal that's happening, the decreasing volume on the way down. Let's see. The problem with MXIM is the news about it was that another stock is looking to buy it out. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily a buyout yet. It hasn't been bought out. But yeah, so Analog Devices confirms Maxim integrated all stock deal, but also Maxim integrated pops 10% on preliminary FQ4 results. That was today as well. So it's up for two reasons. But yeah, there just wasn't really a lot today. I'm not gonna lie, MXIM is looking good though. It really is above that 72.20 mark, especially with the volume. So volume was decreasing on the way down, volume increasing on the way back up. Yeah, let's see. We'll see what it does. Yeah, stop was 71.80, so that means it was 40 cents. And it's at target. Wow. Nice. See, it was a great setup. Just wasn't too sure about the news. Whoa. Look at that. That's beautiful. Um, let's see. Tesla, a little pullback right there. Man, volume's decreasing though. It's losing its strength. So, when volume is decreasing like this on the way up, it's definitely losing its strength. Like I said on MXIM, what looked so good about it was one, yes, the price action, that reversal, but also on the way down, volume was decreasing. So that means like sellers are getting out, buyers are getting stronger. Um, Volume is always within context. It never always just means the same thing. You know what I mean? Um, that's something that took me a minute to learn. All right. Netflix kind of bounced off this little zone of support, and you can see that this is its high of day becoming that broke, becoming support. Yeah, yeah, there we go. It's only up 2.5% though. Yeah. So MXIM, any other day, I would have taken this setup because it was really clean, had what we wanted. But like I said, the news was, it was up on FQ4 results, but also we had buyout probability, and we don't trade buyouts because they just don't behave correctly for some reason. But I don't know if it was a buyout yet. That's the thing. So I'll go back and check. You know, we learn something new every day. And then we adapt. So it's all good. Oh boy, look at Netflix. Let's see, we might get a nice little move from Netflix today. This was a beautiful move. If you look on the 2 minute, that was a very nice reversal. Hmm. Yeah, like I said, only got 4 stocks today, so nothing too interesting is happening, I should say. BNTX does look good above 78, but the way it came up and then got rejected kind of broke that initial opening range. Kind of, kind of sketchy about it. Also, the way volume is decreasing as it's trying to come back up. Okay, MXIM is not bad. Let's see. The volume's a lot less in this area. Looks like it's setting up for another buy setup though. It's not too far away from the VWAP. Hmm. Might be nice over 73.10 with another 40-cent stop. Let's see. Oh no, look at that rejection. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it's breaking down. So trade is canceled because, well, 73.70. It might break that. Wow, look at Netflix. The climb. other than what Netflix did and MXIM, can't really find anything interesting. Tesla, see, look at this. So Tesla, you'd be like, oh, deal, yeah, why didn't you get in? And not enough of a pullback. You know, if Tesla had come up and then pulled back a little bit more, then maybe. But yeah, you could argue that this little section right there was a nice little flag pattern or a continuation, setup, breakout setup, whatever you want to call it. Um, but I don't know, it just didn't give me enough of a pullback, and I don't want to chase it. So MXIM bouncing right off the VWAP. I wonder if we can get a good setup on this one again. You can tell I'm not super aggressive. As a trader, I'm very, just pretty calm, relaxed. Just look out for things. Uh, if you let FOMO get to you, fear of missing out, FOMO, then it'll end up hurting you more than helping you. Um, be aggressive when you see good setups. Like I said, I would have taken the MXIM setup. It was a great setup. Problem is the news. I wasn't sure. Usually buyouts just kind of consolidate the whole day. So, that could have been a teller to let me know that, well, it's not necessarily a buyout yet, but um, better safe than sorry, I'd always say. Hmm. I like the little reversal BNTX is forming right here, but it's just been downtrending the whole day, and the way the VWAP is just down slanted, um, it just doesn't look that enticing. Tesla still going. Tesla. This is insane. Insane. Netflix is doing good. I'm telling you, that 565 level was not bad. It's too bad that's not really. That's a good setup. I would say that's a setup right here. Take it above 565, but it's just not the setup I'm used to taking, especially on on a buy setup. So yeah, I have setups that look a certain way that I'm used to taking, um, and that one I'm not used to. Maybe we can get a little pullback and then reversal to the upside. We'll see. Okay. I really like what BNTX is doing. Support at 76. Could have a nice entry above 78. I don't like the fact that it got rejected so harsh at 79. Um, but I like what it's doing. I like that curve back up. Also, I don't like. There's resistance right at 80, so that's like right at my target. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so we're just chilling, but relaxed. Yeah, I'm really liking this setup on BNTX. Let's see, volume increase as it's going up, volume decreasing as it went down. Looks like a good 2-minute setup. Yeah, I believe I'll be taking BNTX above 78 if it gets there. 77.50 is tempting, but if you look on the 2 minutes, definitely look how it came up to 78. It got smacked back down. 78 is definitely the point that you want to wait for. Okay. The spread's 30 cents. But the spread's not that bad considering it's a 2-point stop. You know what I mean? Look at MXIM. That's another decent buy setup. The way it bounced off came around under 72. Hold on. BNTX is about to break 78. Let's see. Go back to the trade. There it goes. I'm in BNTX. I like the increasing volume as it came to the entry. Got filled at 78.15. 25 shares. 2-point stop. That's $50 risk. All right. First trade of the day. Don't fail me, BNTX. Okay, I'm really starting to like MXIM above the 50s. 72.50. 72 would be the stop. Yeah. I'm in MXIM and BNTX. So our target is 73. Stop loss would be 72. Okay. Let's see what you're gonna do. I don't like the fact that there was a lot of volume on that candle. But the setup looks great, especially on the 2-minute. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna trust it. Hey, trading and losing money is a part of the game. You just gotta manage your risk. So let's see what happens. Hmm. I get out at $42.50 loss. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing again. I went in with 125 shares instead of 100 because of my hotkeys. It's alright though. Hmm. Let's see. I don't like the fact. Look at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look how much is getting rejected by that VWAP. We'll see. But look at this little curve. That's a little nice U-shaped reversal. Pulled down. Nice little pullback. Had some good volume that came in. Part of me kind of wants to take the 25 shares off, so I give it more room. Hold on. All right, it's not looking good. Let's see. Let's see. BNTX. BNTX. Hey, I mean, BNTX is doing something. 76. I wonder if we can get to 78. Look, it looks like it's creating a whole new stop and target. My max loss is one loss, which implies 1 unit risk a day. So part of me is thinking if I lose, if I get down to a 1 unit loss, should I just cut out on my trade? Do you know what I mean? It would make sense. And then I think, well, maybe I shouldn't be in more than one trade at a time. And I think things like that. Um, we'll see. But they looked so good. You know, I don't want to be afraid to take a trade, if that makes sense. So we'll see. And then it's like, okay, it'd probably be better, because today there wasn't a lot of picks today. Today wasn't a super great day. You could argue that it might be better to just cut out the losing trades, especially if I'm down $42.50 and call it a day. Like, look, BNTX. It makes sense to cut this out because it's really not, doing what I want it to do. Okay. Man, I'm thinking about it. Uh, I don't know. We just got to be smart, we just got to be smart with managing our risk, and I'll be, figuring that out along the way. Is it smarter to just not even, oh, look at Netflix. Wow, nice little pullback. Like I said, is it smarter, to do that, or what are we, what am I going to be doing? Because on my good days, I usually win about like 2 units, right? So if I can limit my risk and my exposure to 1 unit, would that be better for me? Even if I'm in two trades, and I didn't give the trades a lot of room to move because of that, and they end up turning around and hitting my target. But a lot of trades that I take, sometimes, they'll hit my target really quickly. You saw Tesla, like Tesla barely consolidated. Like I didn't have to stay in Tesla as long as I've had to stay in MXIM. I didn't have to stay in Tesla as long as I had to stay in BNTX. Same with D. You saw those. So it's like, okay, the longer I'm in the trade, the the more dangerous it probably becomes. Um, the less wise it is to probably stick around. Like like I said, limiting my risk, limiting my exposure, and that's the art of trading, which I haven't really grasped yet, but I'm definitely still working on that and seeing what works better for me. All right, let's see. I think my stop really on BNTX should be 77.20, because if you look at it, look at the technical setup, the way it came down, got pushed back up, it wouldn't make sense to hold it all the way down to here. So I really think we should watch out for that. Let's see, MXIM is doing pretty good. We're going to be taking that partial at 73 or close to 73. You know, 73 is a whole number, so we want to be careful about, um, you know, trying to sacrifice, you know, all that cents for just a couple of pennies. You know what I mean? Um, okay, BNTX. Let's see what it does. I hope it holds. Like I said, 77.20, 77. You know, there's no point to stay in it past that. It really doesn't make sense. It is 9 o'clock, about 9 o'clock Central Time, so this is about the time I stopped trading. So these two will definitely be my last trades. So MXIM. Come on, I just wanted to hit target already. Now, same with MXIM. It's like, okay, it's moved pretty well into my favor. 72 is still a solid stop, but also 72.24, the way it kind of came up, pulled back, and it's forming that. Just like I said, limiting my risk, limiting my exposure, some most important things. It's level 2, okay, nice. If we get within 5 cents of the target, I'll give it some, or I'll take my partial. There it goes. Let's see. Man, it's so close. It's like kind of nerve-wracking not to take it off, you know? If it pulls back past 72, like, sorry, my headset keeps turning off. If it pulls back past like 72.70, then I'll definitely take a partial because it's moved so much into my favor. Okay, really? I said what I said. I'm gonna stay disciplined. 72.70. Okay, I'm out. That's disappointing. BNTX. What's it gonna do? Like I said, 72.10, 72.20. I'll be out. Yeah, the volume doesn't look good on BNTX, but it's whatever. We'll stick in, stay around. Yeah, okay, so whole and half dollars are um, psychological resistances. So as it's approaching, you know, um, that number, it's no wonder that it, got smacked down so much. Especially look at this consolidation, a whole number, but it's okay because we took some money. They say you can't go broke taking profits. You actually can. But like I talked to you guys about on my first video, it was so much in my favor. There's no point in letting it run all the way back to red and all the way back to my entry. Like even now, like eventually having to get out because my partial is about to run red. You know, it's just things like that. It's kind of disappointing. Uh, yeah, I'll take MXIM off probably pretty soon. Under 72.50. Yeah, probably 72.45. Yeah, that's all right. That's what happens in trading. It is what it is. It didn't quite reach my target, so I get out with you know, get out with whatever. Now, what's interesting about MXIM? Okay, so if you see this, as it pulls down, comes up, pulls down again. Now it creates a new stop, 72.25-ish. 72.60 would be your entry. That is 35 cents? Can I do math? Who knows? Yeah, 72.25, 35 cents. Sorry, it's early. So my target would be 72.95, which it still didn't quite reach, um, which is also still disappointing. But anyway, yeah, I went from up $42 to only up 12. It happens. Now we just gotta let BNTX play out, and then we'll be done for the day. Sorry, this video is going a lot longer than I thought it would. Um, but I hope you guys are learning something. All right, BNTX. Now you see the stop loss being 77.20. We might want to change our target to like around 79 if it can like get up there and break the highs of the day. If it doesn't, if not, that's okay. We just do what the chart says. And we wait patiently. Yeah, that's one of the most painful things with trading is to see that it came so close within your target. I think the highest it got was like what? It was like 9 cents away, and then just to see it, come back down like that. But it's a part of our strategy to take at 1-to-1, not earlier. It's a part of our strategy to take it off if it pulls back too much. Um, there's this guy named Jared Wesley. He's the one who brought that to my attention. Like he takes his target, his risk is 1 and his target is 2. But if it hits 1-to-1 and it pulls back, he takes a little off, or he takes some off at 1-to-1, so he locks some in, or something like that. And it, had me thinking. I was like, I need to be locking in small gains, and maybe not because I'm doing 1-to-1, but uh, it's a lot smarter to lock a little bit in than to just let the whole thing go. And this is something my mentor would always talk to me about. Theo, it's only a couple cents from your target. Why are you letting it go all the way back to break even? It's better to take a little bit off now. But you want to keep your one-to-one because in the long run, that's what's going to keep your risk to reward even. So, like I said, still in the learning process. Um, Still doing what I can. All I know is I can limit my risk. So I don't have to lose too much money. And that's what's really important for me right now. Just because MXIM didn't hit my target today doesn't mean that the next trade setup that I take like that won't hit it. It probably would hit it. Yeah. Let's look at the 5 minute on this. Okay. Yeah, the stop is definitely going to be 77.20. Let's see. I wonder, can you get up there, BNTX? Tesla setup on Tesla looks great, over 1750. Stop at 1700. Look at this. That's the 1 minute. It looks really good. We got the little pullback that we wanted, but I wouldn't take this trade because it's after the first 30 minutes. I only trade in the first 30 minutes, but I will stay in a trade. Sorry, cancel that. All right, BNTX, what are you gonna do? Gotta decide. I don't like sitting here. I'd much rather you break out and give me money. But you gotta stop me out, That's just what you gotta do. MXIM still doing it dirty over here. Hmm. I don't like the fact that it's like lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Look at that. Look at that spread too. It's a 20-cent spread. I'm ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to hop out of this. I don't want to lose more money than I have to. I'm wondering how long this trade's gonna take. Let's see. What does the 15-minute look like? Okay. Wow. Nothing. Nothing above it. Let's see. Look at this. Look at that. That looks beautiful. I mean, except for the lower highs, but look at the consolidation. Come on, BNTX. Quit playing with my emotions. Okay, look at that little volume increase. It's got to break 78.30. 78. The bid, did you see that? The bid tried to break 78. Now these are the buyers. They tried to break 78. 13 buyers, but they got smacked back down. I don't exactly know why, but they're struggling. Like I said, oh my gosh, this is one of the longest trades I've been in a while. Um, but I'm not going to get out when the trade looks like this. So, it's great because it looks like this and not like this, if that makes sense. It could be curved to the downside. Well, I mean, this little section is, but hmm, let's see. Okay. Oh, 70. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah, 78. Okay. Oh, smackdown again. Come on, get up there. Look at all this red. Man, that volume. I guess I could just get out with a $6 profit on the day, pay for my commissions. I mean, that's not really a part of my rules or my plan, so why would I do that? Oh, poor MXIM. Look at that. Finally broke my first stop. What's funny is I don't like to get too exact, but if you look at the setup, stop loss at like 72, instead of 72, it's like 72.09. And guess how far it was away from 73? 9 cents. It's small things like that that are like, really? Do I need to be that exact? No, I don't think you need to be that exact. Um, I think you should be prepared. Like I said, if it doesn't completely reach your target, you should be prepared to pull out and, do what you need to do. But I don't think you need to be that exact. I don't think you can be that exact consistently. So, hmm. This is the first time. Look at that. This is the first time I've been green. Well, I mean, I was break. There we go. First time I've been green in this trade. Look at that pop. The question is, can it get to 78? I bet it can get to 79. Oh, makes me just want to take it off so I can leave. But we'll see what it does. It went through all this trouble. I waited all this time for it to, do something. So might as well wait. I don't like the fact that it's doing this, but, if it can break the highs, we're in some good shape. The bid can just keep climbing. I don't like the fact that it spiked so much, you know? But if it can continue that momentum up, yeah, look at that. See, usually, I'm saying, usually after like a candle like that, there is a pullback. Or even if it's the tiniest pullback, there it's just a pullback. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh, crazy. Look at that little curve. Those U-shaped setups are so subtle. Um, Come on, don't do that to us. Now you ask Theo, are you going to get out before it goes red again? No, because it hasn't moved enough in my favor. If it broke 79, and I was at like 79.20, 79.30, I might consider it. But it just hasn't moved enough in my favor. All it did was break this little consolidation. I think it can get to 80. Wow, this is turning into an hour-long video. It's only supposed to be 30 minutes, and I'm not cutting it. So, here we go. Can you break 79? Can you break the highs? This is something I'm weary of, you know? I will consider taking it at 79.20 because, like I said, the new stop. Whoa, there we go. Now, now I'm tempted to take it off. Hmm. Like, I don't really know what to do in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause I'm like, can it go past 80? 'Cause that was my original target. But I'm like, am I being greedy? 79.20, entry 79, you know? I've reached that one-to-one from my new stop. You know what? Let's take a partial. If it pulls back anymore. Okay, I took $18. If it breaks 80, I'll take the rest. But if it goes back to my entry, I'll just remove it. How about that? Sorry. Like I said, when there's no sound coming through my headset goes off. Today wasn't like the greatest trading day. It's great that I'm still green. Green is good. But I hate it when my wins aren't my full risk unit. Um, but it's just something that we take, we accept, we walk away, come back the next day. We're green. We have green momentum. Look at this. 79, 70, 70. Okay. At 78, I'm taking the rest off. 78 or break even. Dang, look at that. Did you all see that spread, the way it dropped 70 cents? Look at the spread right now. See, I thought it could reach 80, but look at this resistance at 80. Can it break 80? Yeah, sure, it got really close to 80, but can it break 80? That's what we're wondering right now. Come on, that's what we're looking for. Or else we're going back to our entry break even, or back to this consolidation break. Here we go. I love this move. I usually miss moves like this. 80, 80, 80. 80 on the chart, but not 80 on the bid. right? Y'all saw that? 80 on the chart, but not 80 on the bid. Was there 80 on time and sales? Oh, there was. Okay, technically it did reach 80 then. Just because my target's not at 80 doesn't mean it didn't reach 80. Um, let's see. I still think it can. I don't know. I mean, we're in the money. It's like free money right now. So the day's already over. Trading day's already over. Now we're just waiting. And I will get out. Like I said, I won't lose any money to a partial. So I will get out at my entry around 78.20. Let's look at what the 5 minutes doing. Oh wow, craziness. Oh, 79.77. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna do it? Ah, dropped 30 cents again. Okay. Wow, this bid, man. I mean, the spread on this level two. I feel like it might just get smacked down. You know what I mean? Hard. But we'll see. Look at this. So close. 17 cents. The suspense. Oh, yes. For those of you watching, if you're feeling emotions, yes. Back in the day, I would have felt a crazy amount of emotions. Oh, by the way, if I had full size in this, yes, I'd have taken my partial already because of what it's doing. This is just wild. And the fact that this is a 2 point, it went 2 points. And the fact that it's doing this, yes, definitely. Um, but anyway, I don't know if you guys are feeling emotions right now. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit, not like, you know, I'm kind of relaxed. Um, because I know I have a plan. I know what I'm gonna do. If it comes back down to entry, I'm just gonna get out. If it breaks 80, I'm gonna get out. It's so simple. Um, so this doesn't look good. This looks like a reversal. Oh, okay. It just changed its mind. Higher low, higher low. Let's see what it does. If it breaks this candle, that's not good. Look at this. Yeah, the way it's curving down, that means it's losing its momentum if it breaks down like that. And the chances of it getting to 80 are very low after that. Honestly, by the time it gets back down to my entry, it's like, really? Why would you hold that? Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's really trying. I really want it to go for the satisfaction of seeing it. Not really to get the money, but to see this thing break 80. Like, we've been watching this stock the whole day. Um, so, show us something good, BNTX. Here we go. 79.84. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see this? uh, no, I would never take a trade here, by the way. If you guys were asking that question, should I take a trade here? Should I take? No, heck no. If you weren't in down here, you should never take the trade up here. Wow. Is he going to give us what we want? If it is, I'm going to get ready. 95. 98. Wow. Wow. Okay. 2 cents. Y'all see this? Did you see, look at all those sellers at 80, 147, 147 sellers. If this thing goes, it's gonna pop. Look at all that volume. Look at all that volume here. Let's zoom in. Oh, not too much. So if this thing does not break 80 right now, that will not be a good sign. You know, honestly, I could get out at under 79. Let's see. Come on. What you gonna do? I really want to see this break 80. Oh, it's gone on so long. Yeah, if it gets under 79, I'm just gonna get out. Look at this. That's a ascending triangle setup right there. Like I said, I'd never take it right there, but um, you can clearly see the technical indications of price action right there. And look at that, the way it's the highs. It broke the highs. So 79 is a good point. Ooh, that's not good. That curve is not good. Hmm. See, if you check it out, all the candlesticks had higher highs. They never broke the previous candle. So the fact that this is kind of breaking the previous candle is not a good sign. But I mean, that doesn't mean it can't break 80. I'm just saying. Yeah. Sometimes in the trade though, it's best not to overthink. It's best not to try and read all the little things to try and there's no holy grail. You just have a system and you trade it every day. What's the system that works for you? Um, so you just do what you can. Look at that, 165, 138. Oh, ooh. But then more sellers came in. That was wild. I hope you guys saw that. So look at all those sellers at 80. You saw them, went down to 130 and then they popped back up. That means more sellers came in. So what's going on? Is there hidden sellers? Um, oh, okay. It's pulling down. Under 79 and I'll be out. Under 79. See, this is why you can be so calm. Like, I mean, this is how I can be so calm because I have a plan. I know exactly what I'm gonna do when something happens. Yes, do you get emotional over the making and losing of money? Yes. But when you have a plan, it helps. I know that no matter what I do, yeah, I could have made a little more money. I could be up $41 um, if I take it right now. Uh, but like I said, I was looking for 80 or not. Um, the chances of it breaking 80 is very low right now. Look, did you see? It just kind of lost its momentum. But now, see, you could argue this is why you got to give it room. You could argue that all the weak hands just got out. Everybody sold. They didn't, they got scared. They're like, oh, it's not going to break 80. Okay, I'm getting out. I'm just going to get out. Um, but we'll see what happens. I just hope it doesn't crash all the way through 79. That would be terrible. Oh, what a beautiful setup. Yeah. See, I wouldn't have taken that right there, but I would have taken this right here. Yes. That's a beautiful setup. Beautiful buy setup. It's a little cup and handle right there, actually. Wow. 932. Am I going to keep the video on until it breaks 80 or breaks 79? Man, I don't know. I feel like you guys want to see it, so I'll share in the experience with you. So I'll stay on. I apologize if I go too quiet or too silent. By the way, I drew this line in the pre-market, so you can see pre-market support and resistance is coming into play today. 79.88. I wonder, like, cause if it breaks 80, I wonder how far it could go then. I don't know though. On the 5 minute, it looks like it's overextended. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we're not gonna hold past 80. um, I bet you some people will. Some people are and have that plan too, but I do not. I'm taking it off. Look at this, 80, 157. The minute it pops, we're taking it. That's why it's good to have a plan. It came down, but I was like, I know when I'm getting out, so I'm not getting out before then, and I'm not gonna let it shake me up. Look at that. Boom. Wow. Did y'all see that? Quick pop over 80. 50 cents over, I think. What did I get it? Yeah, I got 56 cents over 80. What a beautiful trade on the day. Thank you for tuning in. Up $47. That's about a unit. So like I said, I risk 1 unit a day, or I try to. Um, and so if we have a losing day tomorrow, we're still green on the week. I had a 1 unit a week target, but I changed it recently to 2 units a week. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what we can do. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.